Hello everyone. Today's video is going to focus on Powers basketball for the 2018-2019 playing season. So if you would, grab your catalog and you can follow along with the highlights of this year's offering. First thing is, I like to do is go over the fabrics that are available in each of the lines. In basketball, one of the unique things is all of the uniform styles are priced the same throughout the line based on fabric. So once you know what the fabrics are, it's easy to price any of the styles. So if you would, please turn to page 11. We'll look at those fabrics. First one listed is 08 fabric. And that is a flat back mesh. Been a staple and workhorse in our basketball line for several years. It's moisture wicking, 100% polyester, really lightweight and extremely durable. Of the three fabrics, this will be priced in the middle of the three. The next one is 98. And this is Pointelle mesh, 92% poly, 8 spandex. Anytime we introduce spandex into a cloth, we get lots of stretch. This has a really soft hand. It's also moisture wicking and drapes really well. Of the three fabrics, this will be at the higher or the upper end of the three fabrications for uniforms. The last one is Ice Mesh, our style 308. This one also 100% polyester, moisture wicking, same hand, same weight, basically the same characteristics as 08, but as you can see, a different texture to the face of that fabric. And of the three, this will be at the most value priced of the fabrics. Quite honestly, this was our best-selling fabric in basketball the last 2 years. Introduced a couple of years ago. This is year 3, so we expect 308 to do really well also. The fourth fabric is a new one that'll be available on the backs of 4 of our new styles, and that is going to be 1509. The 1509 is a pin dot mesh, 100% polyester, also a moisture wicking fabric. It's ever so slightly lighter than 308, 98, and 08, so we're taking weight out of an already very lightweight, fully sublimated jersey. So 1509 on the back of just 4, the brand new 4 new styles, giving it a mixed material look, okay? All right, looking at specifications then. If you would, please turn to page 11. Actually, we're going to go to 10. So at the top of 10, minimums, I want to touch on that. Minimums, there's no minimums. One piece for fill-ins or one piece for new order. Alpha sizing will be the size profile. We've talked about maybe numerics over the years, but it's alpha sizing throughout the line. Alterations, and this is a new alteration option we've added. We've always had 2-inch longer length available in all of the shorts, but you've seen a trend in college and high school basketball for a little shorter inseam. So we have now 2-inch shorter inseam available on some of the styles, not all of the styles. The sublimation design on the side will dictate whether or not we can have a shorter inseam, and we'll list them here on page 11 for the men's styles, and then page 21 for the ladies' styles. Okay? All right, towards the bottom. The style pricing includes, and this is the lettering details, style pricing includes a team name, numbers front and back, and one logo in one location. If you remember from last year, we had specific letter and number fonts that were included in the price, and then we had add-ons. But new for this year, we turn over to page 11, we're going to offer all of the Powers letter and number fonts. So there's no restriction on letters or numbers. It's all inclusive this year. I used to use the example, hey, if you wanted Miami style numbers, you can do that and add $5 per location. Now Miami style numbers are included. If somebody had a very unique specific team font that they wanted to use, we also have, as it's noted below in bold in parentheses, add $10 list for any non-standard or non-standard Powers font. So specific team names, just get us vector artwork and we'll be able to add that. Short pricing includes one logo in 1 or 2 locations, and the design will dictate whether or not one is appropriate or 2. Okay, let's look at new styles. So page 1, new men's styles in the line this year. So the first one is going to be style 139. This is the West Virginia look. So a 1-inch mitered neck, hemmed armholes, and then a sublimated stripe that goes about halfway down and angles towards the back. The short does a really nice job. Gripper elastic waist with a drawstring, multi-needle is standard throughout. Here's the front of the short. So we continue with that stripe design down the side, and then it curves towards the front and around the front. And then we also have a contrasting panel that's around the back. So the West Virginia look, really good look, brand new one. Also new into the men's line, style 137, the Gonzaga men's look, 1-inch mitered V-neck, hemmed armhole, and then a narrow sublimated stripe from the neck to the armhole. And then the short will have a contrasting color waistband. Here's the front of the short with a larger vertical stripe towards the front, and then we space that with a narrow vertical stripe towards the back. A real clean look, but a very popular design. Lots of people asked for us to add Gonzaga's look. We did so for this year. Okay. A couple of other styles that have been popular over the years, and we thought we'd show those also. Style 131 on the men's side, a 2-color sublimated neck, and then with a 2-color fork design on the side of the jersey. The short matches that nicely with multi-needle waist, and then a fork design on the sides of the short 2-color with a spot for a logo in between. Style 130 also has been a really popular one, this time with a 1/2-inch neck with horizontal dashes on the front and the back, a spot for a nice logo on the back of this jersey. And then the short, I think this is a really neat look, and this sample does a good job showing it with those dashed lines that start towards the back and moves towards the front, and then a good spot for a logo below. Okay? All right, new styles in women's. So if you go to page 12, so we've added a couple of new designs in the line for gals. First one is going to be style 140, so the Wisconsin women's look. This time a 2-striped neck, which are actually 2 stripes on either side of the V-neck, and then a 3-stripe vertical design with hemmed armhole. And then the short does a nice job matching that up with the 3-stripe design that goes down the sides and then moves towards the front, and a spot for a logo in the side. The other new design is style 138, Northwestern women look, 2-color V-neck, hemmed armholes, and then chevron designs on the side of that jersey. And then the short multi-needle waist with a triangular insert and diagonal stripes on the side. This is also a really clean, good look. Some additional styles in the women's line that we've had really good success with, popular. Style 136, Yukon women, a contrasting upper shoulder area, front and back, with hemmed armholes. And then the short is a series of horizontal designs or horizontal stripes with a contrasting larger stripe at the bottom and a spot for a logo up above. And then probably our best-selling women's style is style 132, 2-color V-neck, and then this one has a 2-stripe vertical design on the sides, 2 narrow hash mark stripes on the back of the jersey, and then the short is there a contrasting, same color or contrasting color or 2-stripe waistband with a 2-stripe design around the bottom of the leg and a spot for a logo. A couple of other shooter shirts, just while we're talking about some additional products. Style 43 is the quarter sleeve, style 44 is the long sleeve. These are available in both the men's and the women's basketball line, so don't forget about us with shooter shirts. One thing with our basketball line, and I think it's hard to argue, after you've had a chance to look through the breadth of the different offerings, we have got all of the styles that high school athletes see on the floor collegiately. So I think we've got the best variety of different styles available. Once you've had a chance to look at the catalog, if you have further questions, don't hesitate to contact your sales agent or our outstanding customer service department. Thanks.